The following podcast may be explicit. One Joe Young presents Adventures from the Shed, a tabletop RPG podcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com. Sit back and listen in as we continue our very creepy adventure, run by our DM Chris. Mickie, JJ, Kurt, and Joe advance further into the monastery in search of answers. What happened to Golarian? Maybe we can find out. Enjoy the podcast.
Hi, and welcome back to The Shed for Adventures from the Shed. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com, on iTunes, Facebook, Stitcher Radio, Google+, Twitter, Bing, all over the place. We are continuing a quick adventure that Chris has put together for us, and in that we are continuing to use our Dungeons & Dragons starter set characters, introducing them now, starting with...
Hi everyone, this is Mickie. I play Bree Greenbottle, the Lightfoot halfling with a heart of gold.
She did have a heart of gold.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
She put it in her purse.
Shoot him in the knee.
JJ here. I'll be playing Ferris Dustbringer, the erudite wizard that is also an elf and has a glass staff, and a wand of magic missiles and
all that good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, stuff.
Pretty much.
This is Kurt. I'm playing Thor. That's Thorin Stormstriker. He's a feisty little dwarf cleric.
This is Joe. I am playing Calcidam, or Cals, the human fighter, the newest member of this band of misfits. Well, and not really misfits. They all fit together.
Yeah.
Yeah, oddly enough. It's like a weird Tetris kind of thing. And next.
This is Chris. I'm DMing, GMing, and SNMing this session.
So it's like a
Fantastic.
Dr. Mario Tetris.
Yeah.
Hey, I could deal with that. That could be it.
There's a sexual Tetris game with bodies, and you have to match them up. And
Sextris?
Kama Sutra Texas.
yeah, it's pretty
How
cool.
much food?
That's
It's
pretty
for
cool.
Windows. I'll have to show it to you guys.
Y'all are perverts.
And speaking of Tetris, Kurt's going to give us a recap and somehow fit all the pieces together from the last episode.
Awesome. So last episode, our band of minor heroes met Benedict, a provincial duke in the town of, or the city of Lemoore, where we've been hanging out. He introduced us to an older gentleman, an associate of his, Willem Fenric, who asked us as a personal favor and for recompense if we would rescue his young daughter, Thomasin. She's a 12-year-old who was kidnapped a few weeks ago by a group of cultists from the cult of the Flaming Serpent. He introduced us to one of his rangers, a Golarian, who was sent along to help us. And Golarian, during the course of our travels, told us that he did not think these were actually cultists, but might be a group of witches from the Blast Moss Coven. As we headed up into the hills towards the New Highlands.
Nula Highlands.
Nula Highlands. We made camp where we were sort of attacked by a large group of bandits. But in a shocking change of events, we did not just shoot them or behead them or torture them. We actually conversed with them and got some information.
I will confess, as a regular GM, I had wood while we were not killing things.
One of the takeaways
Someone
there
like
was
us.
that they thought that Fenric's men had been coming in and killing a lot of their group that used to be more than 100, and now they've been dwindled down to a much smaller number. But they did confirm that they thought there were perhaps bad things going on in a monastery up the hill that's been around for about 100 years, and so with Golarian, we headed that way. Long story short, Bree the rogue kind of sneaked in and looked around and found some dead bodies that were in grimaced positions with glazed over eyes and dirt in their mouth.
Gray skin.
Gray skin, but no sign of actual rot or decomposition. And the adventure, or the episode rather, ended when we moved into the next room, which had a small, shallow pool in the center. There were a couple of bodies to the right, but there was a body face down in the pool that Cals and Thor were able to pull out. It had scabbards that were empty and regular kind of clothing. And when we turned it over at the end of the episode, we found that it was either Golarian or someone who looked just like Golarian and who had clearly been dead for at least 2 or 3 weeks.
I want to interject something real quick. In the very, very beginning of that recap, you said that we are a team of minor heroes.
He did say that, and I
Now-
was going to interrupt. But
I was also going to interrupt because I'm curious if it's a pun, because we are the heroes from the lost mines of Phandelver.
So
So are we minor heroes or minor
Minor
heroes?
heroes.
Or are we minor heroes?
I think we're both.
None of us is over 17.
Exactly.
Yes. In elf years, that means you're like 150 or something.
Exactly.
That scene from
Yeah.
Galaxy Quest. Not
And she's a
minors,
halfling,
minors.
so that's half years, so she has to be 8.5.
And
And
I'm
you're
short.
looking for minors. So.
Right.
Right.
So,
And we're looking for minors.
We're looking for a minor.
So the first thing I'm thinking is Cal's is going to turn to Bree and say, let's find that damn ranger.
Sure. I'm wondering what the hell this Fendrick dude was thinking. How
That-
could he not tell that Golarian was not Golarian?
So I'm going to sprint back towards the entrance where it might have been the last time we saw him.
Yeah.
I mean, we already know he's not
Take a
good at
look
hiding.
around. Yeah, he should be standing right out in the open. There should be some bandits that have rounded him
He just
up.
has his eyes closed. You can't see him. You can't see him. I can't see him. You
He
can't
hides
see me.
behind the sapling. Yeah.
Do we
He's
see
nowhere
him?
to be. He's nowhere to be.
nowhere to be found.
Huh, that was unexpected.
when did we last see him?
Before we
Before
all
we
went
entered
up.
here.
Yeah.
Before you went up
So
the huge steps.
we saw him while Bree went up to scout, but then when we all went up there, he
That's
wasn't
probably
there.
the last. Yeah. Probably
Yeah,
last time.
okay. Well then,
Shit. Keep looking.
where we last saw him, did he leave footprints?
Yeah, we're the same area you guys.
All
are.
right, so he wasn't just like a phantom or something
No,
the
no.
whole time.
He
All
was-
right, because
he was
that's happened to me
He was
before.
really there.
Plenty to drink, you know.
Cal,
This is
you
all a
need to
dream.
lay off the ale.
Yeah, or drink more to bring things back into focus. All right.
All right, so
Hey, wizard man, you want to
Yeah.
go see it? You want to do an Arcana check? Maybe some of this is magical.
All right, I can do that.
Also, I forgot to mention, but JJ, you should know that the dirt in the mouths of the other corpses is not from this area.
And it tasted like cinnamon.
Tastes like cinnamon.
No, I think I
wish.
dared Thor to taste it,
Yeah.
and he wouldn't go there.
They're all doing that cinnamon challenge, and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
We found a line that Thor would not cross.
For Arcana, I got a 17 to examine the
Examine the bodies. You definitely think it's some, well, not necessarily magical completely. Something supernatural, though. But not necessarily
It's not necromantic in nature.
Yeah, but not necessarily spell-like.
Okay.
Right.
What languages does everybody speak, by the way?
Common and Elvish.
Common, Elvish, Draconic, Dwarvish, Goblin.
Common and Dwarvish.
In case we meet any
We've-
dwarf
And I am
goblins.
erudite in all of them.
Yes.
I also speak the language of
You're
love.
such a nerd.
And which half languages do you
Wow.
speak, Bree?
Common and halfling, but just half of it.
Half common. It's like slang.
She
That's what
speaks in
slang
nothing
is.
but articles.
Interesting.
No, just buzzwords. Just
Yes.
no full sentences.
None.
Well, from the I know we ran back out to check where Golarian is, but
Well, I did.
yeah, I was going to say
You
I
were
would
probably
still be
there.
or would return to the pool room and kind of want to look around to see if there's where we might want to go from there if we wanted to investigate or if there's anything. I guess I'd make a kind of detailed perception check to see if anything catches
Yeah,
my
kind
eye.
of like just like a scan of the surroundings and whatnot. You don't really see anything except for what bodies that you can see laying about. But you do start to hear a very low chant coming from one of the buildings towards the north. So the other
Finally.
end of the little
The monastery is
opening.
living up to its name. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for us on the map that we have on the table, north is
Yes, yeah, you are
straight
correct.
up.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah.
I just want to make sure.
I think it's on there somewhere.
Fabulous. So I
Okay.
It's on
think
there somewhere.
We should approach stealthily.
I think let's cautiously, stealthily approach.
Quietly.
I can only approach cautiously, not necessarily stealthily. I can try.
I have disadvantage on stealth checks.
Yeah.
Just because you're a
Do you
dwarf?
guys want me to help?
Because it says while I'm wearing my chainmail, I have disadvantage on dexterity stealth checks.
Yeah.
Because chinka, 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 chinka.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense, right? You can't carry a warhammer and a hand axe and wear chainmail.
Well, that's why you just duct tape the whole thing so it doesn't.
Does it
If
move?
you can't sneak it, duck it.
Yeah. Do that with metal stuff. Duct tape it
Yes.
so it doesn't bang against anything.
So we will
Loud.
approach.
When you do that, do we all have to make stealth checks if we're trying to be sneaky?
Yeah, if everyone's trying to be sneaky, everyone needs to make a stealth check.
I
But if
think-
she's going ahead to kind of just
Yeah, what I'm
recon
thinking,
it, then
what
she can go ahead.
Do you want me to go ahead
a
and do the
certain amount
recon?
and go,
Well, I'm
okay,
thinking
and
you go up
yeah,
like
wave you guys up.
15 or 20 feet ahead of us where you can be quiet, and that far enough back, we can make a little bit of noise.
You were the worst stealthy rogue I've ever seen. You rolled a 2 last time. You just rolled a 3.
That's
So you
better.
just go running through the pool. Hey!
Yeah, pretty much.
Here I am. Here I am.
Screw being
You
stealthy.
you get about 20 feet up ahead, turn around, and say, "You guys stay there. I'll take a look."
Pretty much.
So far, so good.
Let's put that die on timeout.
It is.
All right.
Eventually, all of her dies end up on timeout.
then
we start
in the
all
same
over again.
bag and they mingle.
She slips a little bit on the snow, like the little dusty
That's
snow,
right. It's
like
damn
catches
cold,
herself
too.
and just the wood creaks a little bit.
There goes that
You can
plan.
still hear the chanting. It doesn't sound like it's been interrupted. Other than that, though, it's still eerily silent in this area, but you're just picking that up, just a little bit.
Can we make out anything from the chanting? I assume that's why you asked about languages.
Yeah, you can't really tell right now. It's definitely in a different language in it.
Are they chanting "Caution, the stairs are slippery"? That's why you did.
Is it a language that one of us would recognize even if we didn't understand it?
Maybe Ferris might recognize or there might be a word that makes sense in there, but he could be wrong on the translation if he tries to figure it out. Because he does have some exotic languages learned.
All right, so let's proceed with caution then.
Is everybody proceeding, or is Bree still trying to
I think everybody is, but we're probably 10 to 15 feet behind her.
Okay, so right now,
As far as we know, she's not.
Right now, I'm
being
assuming
noisy.
she's at the base of the stairs at Area 13. Yeah.
Sounds good.
And you guys are still in the garden area or up on the walkway.
Okay.
That walkway is just a couple feet off the ground. It's just so it looks nice.
Okay. Then,
You don't see
keep
anything
my
else.
bow at the
Everything is
ready.
very quiet. There's like nothing. The only thing you see is a little bit of snow. Very quiet.
Is this a door?
Yeah. Yes,
At the
that is a
beginning of
door. It's
13?
two doors that kind of open like this.
And is this
Double
open
door.
air or is there a ceiling in section?
Yeah, these all have ceilings except for 11.
Okay.
Everything, all the buildings have ceilings.
All right, I'm going to check that door for traps. Check
up.
the door
Check
for
it for
traps.
Hey, you're still in the single digits, but you've more than doubled your last roll.
Yeah, what did she get last time? Like a 2 or something?
That's
Yeah.
right.
She rolled 2, 3, and 7 on her last
Yeah.
one.
2, what's
I
your
got a
total?
10.
I think Mickey's goal is by the end of the session, all of her rolls should add up to at least 120.
You don't think? Probably like I don't think there's any traps on this door.
I open the
But
door.
you're not completely confident. But like I don't think. I mean, look, it's
It probably
just a
is
monastery.
trapped, and I just flubbed it. I'm still going to open it, though.
It makes you chant.
You're opening both doors
Yeah,
or just one?
both of them just full out.
Yep. Okay. They push in actually.
So it took me a while.
You're like,
Guy, I think the door's locked, guys.
are you still trying to be stealthy, or you're just kind of like I don't care anymore?
Well, yeah, I mentioned she would still try to be stealthy, but obviously it's not working out for her.
The chant changes
This
to
is not going well.
the chant changes to push the door. Push
All right,
the
so
door.
open it up a little bit. And you get more there. It's an ornate hall. It features some wooden pillars the length of the hall. The carved wooden throne upon a dais, and some balconies which run the length of the east and west walls.
Does anything look valuable?
No.
Okay.
Each pillar bears a different, like there's gold etchings in it, and they have different weapons on them. So if you want to scrape off the gold, have something, I guess. It wouldn't be a ton of money. And there's lamps hanging in each pillar with just barely enough fire in there to get a little bit of light. It's still pretty dim in here, though. But that is it. And you see a dead body.
So is it another
Monk.
dirt in the mouth dead body?
Yep.
Okay.
Same deal.
I wave the rest of the party in.
Okay. You said there's a dais in here?
Yeah, towards the end of the room.
Can I be a dais?
The far end.
Amadeus. Oh, Lord.
I try too hard.
Should we go to
The
14?
chanting's a little bit louder. Not
Okay.
much.
Can I go to the door? It looks like there's a door in
Correct,
front of
yeah.
14. Can
Yes.
I put my ear against it to see if the chanting's coming from the other side?
It's a little bit louder, but you don't think there's anybody in that room.
Okay.
Can I look around and see if there's any secret doors or anything that is interesting? That
Maybe you'd like to investigate to see.
I would. I rolled a 3 plus 0 for 3.
Pretty sure there aren't any secret doors in there. And you were like, man, there ain't definitely no secret doors.
As the elf, I would also like to check for secret doors.
I have found all 0 secret doors. Every single non-one
It
of
seems like a big room to have nothing going on in it.
But yeah, no, I want to. Yeah,
It is
exactly.
a monastery.
It's in a monastery. I would like to check the room that we're in for anything
Especially
suspicious in nature.
Right, I mean, when a monastery is operating normally, it is a big place with nothing going on in it.
That is a massive roll of a 26.
Nice.
Wow.
No secret doors.
Yeah, but anything else?
But he rolled high enough. There should be one
Nothing.
now.
That was that roll.
There's a secret door to the boss.
Yeah, nothing Nothing but what I described.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to check the door over by 14 for traps.
Yeah. That's I'll be watching over her because I've noticed she's kind of off her game today.
She's
just
still
like
off her
this.
game.
Yeah.
She's
It's
got
a 9.
You don't think there are any traps on it?
Probably not. All right.
So I'm like the constantly ready archer with the bow
you're-
and the
you're
arrow
ready.
taut, just waiting for something to come through a
So you're
door
just-
or around a corner.
You're basically standing over her. She does the thing.
For the most part,
okay.
yeah. I was
Push-
just like super
Push the
paranoid.
doors open. You're ready to let go.
Quit
Yeah,
crowding me, Cal.
Yeah, I'm going to be super paranoid.
See, these doors, though, these doors don't push or pull open. They slide open.
Oh, that would take me forever to figure that out.
10 minutes later.
10 minutes later. Oh, you slide it. Okay.
Oh.
Are we moving on to 14?
Let us leave.
Let us open up the doors to 14.
Is there anything exciting in 14?
Depends what you like. This room contains 2 wooden pillars, a stone bowl of wash water, which is almost frozen, not completely. 2 braziers that are unlit, and a small little shrine. And there's a wooden stand with some religious text on it.
What is the text? Is it something I can read?
Yeah, it's just, tells about the order and things like that. Those
And
religious-
Palor.
Yeah.
Paylor.
Palor.
All right, well, if
Some guy named Calvin.
Dungeoneering has taught me anything, that if you see braziers, they must be lit. So I will spark a fire into the braziers to see if a...
Well, you're lighting her bra on fire.
They light up, but just dimly. Like, you'd think they would get more light out of it, but you're not.
Okay.
So there's
Also, you can hear the chanting a little bit better now, even though it's still muffled. You could pick up one word out of it. The only word that you could pick up is dirt.
Dirt.
Oh. This is a
And you're
dirt
probably
chant.
thinking you're not sure because it's not a language you speak, but you've studied other languages. I mean, you might pick up stuff here and there that it might be something in an infernal language.
Okay.
I
So they're making pudding.
dirt.
want to know, what would I need to roll to try to figure out why we can't get more light out of these braziers?
I don't think anything you could figure out.
Okay. Oi, wizard.
Oi.
Don't you think these braziers don't light as they should?
They're on fire.
Yeah, you were able to light it, and it did create a small, like smoldering embers, not like a complete flame.
Not what you would.
There's a little bit of heat from it, and a little bit of light source.
And it's really cold here, too. So that I don't know if that has something to do with it.
Colder than normal. It's not bothering you yet with any guys wearing metal armor, but it's kind of sucks.
It's
Like you can
colder
feel a
than
little bit like,
normal.
man, this is really cold. It's not bugging you enough to like, I need to take this off, but it's like, wow, it's making you feel even.
nips are getting a little
Unless you're
murky.
into that thing, maybe you're like, this is not too bad. I kind of need this.
Not bad.
It's a bit nipply.
You are a hill dwarf. It's probably cooler in the hills already, right?
You would assume there's something unnatural
Arcana?
going on with, You don't even have to roll. Like, something's, stifling anything to deal with fire here.
Anything doing with life in general.
That's true. And it's-
Do you have a undo spell?
you have a
Control Z.
Control Z, yeah.
Control Z.
That's probably level
No.
4.
He didn't bring it. He needed a keyboard though. He didn't bring it, so there's not a spell component for that one.
I think we just need to move on unless there's something useful in the text.
You just
Yeah.
it would be like there's probably some history of the order, but maybe something for later.
All right, I'm going to do
Up
this.
to you if you want to take it though for later as well.
You should take the book, Ferris.
Take the book.
And add it to your portable library.
I said your words. Okay, good.
Next, same process.
Yep, checking for traps. and
Listen at the
listening.
door. Check for traps.
Fantastic.
Are you serious?
She's
Rolled a 3.
Just so everyone knows, she's up to a total of 18 now.
Now, the first initiative she did okay on, right? But aside from
Well,
that,
that's not bad.
it's been downhill.
An initiative for a combat that never happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. You guys can go that way. I was trying to edge it on though, but it didn't happen. All right, you can hear the chanting a little bit better. You still can only pick up that one word. It sounds like all female voices though, and they're all
Oh,
Younger.
Let's go.
Younger
All
voices.
Younger female voices.
Wait, do we know what this what's her name? Thomason?
Mm-hmm.
Do we know what she looks like?
Yeah, you got the description.
Oh, okay, good. So
Shows you
don't
like a
shoot
little-
her.
She's
Got
a
it.
you a
12-year-old human. They all look the same.
According to Ferris, humans all look the same to me. I don't get it.
elves all look the
All right,
same.
so we're at the door going into Area 15.
Well, you're going into the little section in between 50.
The mud
Here.
room.
Okay.
Take off your shoes, man.
And clearly there's no traps based on what Breeze told us.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's no traps on that.
Rolled a
I
3.
mean, there's not many traps yet, so we're good to go.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. You're going through first, though, right?
Yeah.
Well, she'll open it.
Yeah,
And
sure.
then-
You let
and
the halfling go
If there's
in
anything
first.
bad right there, an arrow will go through first. And then we'll see what happens.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I see that the door's a 15 hold.
Well, we're going into the little foyer first.
We're in the
Yeah.
foyer.
Or
Was there
whatever
anything
the
in the
hell it
foyer?
is.
No, the foyer is plain.
All right.
Ooh, I had a 10.
Hey, I thought you were rolling a D5 for a minute.
Double digits.
I actually rolled a 10 on that check for
That's
that
a
second door.
13.
Yeah, thank you. It's a 13. I was excited it was a 10.
Pretty sure there aren't any traps on this door either.
All right.
All right.
I kicked that door open too. Bah! Let's roll.
Does that even work for a halfling? Like,
It does now.
just
Unfortunately, it doesn't open in.
Yeah. It's a pull.
push through a pile of paper. No.
Is there anything in 15?
Oh, there's totally stuff in 15.
Oh, totally.
I didn't realize you just opened the door.
How much dead stuff?
Everybody's alive.
Oh,
Nobody's
we'll fix
dead.
that.
For now.
Nobody's killing anyone.
Yeah.
Let's not quarrel about who killed who. This large room is mostly empty. There's a large concave mirror that rests on an altar near the north wall. It's very dimly lit in here, so guys with infravision, you can see a little better. There are 12 females, 12 children, like female children in here, and one adult that you assume is the head witch.
Head witch.
Only the children are chanting now. Their backs are to you. You can see the other woman like on the far side of the room.
And she's looking at us.
As soon as you open the door, yeah.
Awesome.
I nudge Bree forward and say, "Got another one for you."
And there's some oil lamps, but they're barely lit. Again, there's 4 oil lamps on the
Okay.
little pillars in the corners of the room. As soon as if you kick the door out, you kicking it open or you just opening it?
I think she would kick it open.
All right, that's cool.
The rest of the party doesn't.
Everything goes silent.
You see, I accomplished my goal. I stopped the chanting.
Yeah.
Nice.
And the witch stares like a death stare at you if she could see you. Actually, see the other people. So probably looking at Cal, actually, this death stare. And then she just whispers something. But she mutters something, you can't tell what it is. And all the children turn around, except for one. And they have those Village of the Damned, like, bright eyes.
Oh,
And they all pull out
cute.
daggers. And it's initiative time.
Hey.
Let's see what I can get this time.
Uh,
Not as good as last time.
17 minus 1, 16.
13 for Cal's.
15.
Hey.
19.
Your
19.
numbers are going up. I mean, it's a slow,
Slow
progression. but
progression.
It's going up.
At least it's going in
All
the
right,
right
so
direction.
first is the 19.
Oh, really? You guys didn't do well? Well, I guess that works for me. All right, the witch grabs Thomason and dissipates. Like, she looks like she's going to run out to the east side of the room and disappears. Don't know if she teleported, Misty Step, something happened. And all the other children come in with their knives. And as soon as the witch leaves the room, you hear the screams, the anguished screams. It sounds like a baby, but if it had an adult voice.
Oh,
You hear it out through the whole complex.
that's creepy.
Yes.
All right.
And these other 11 children look like they're still around like the 12, 13 range, and they look like they're in a trance. And they're just like coming at you slowly with knives.
So we've got to knock them out.
Yeah, we got to smack them.
Yes.
But they're not rushing you, they're just coming slowly at you.
Yeah.
So you will get the first attack.
Okay.
Right?
Hey, Wizard, you got anything to wake people up from trances?
I got something to put them to sleep.
Yeah. Double trance.
Exactly.
Yeah. Why not?
Trance to trance.
Who's first?
Trance revolution.
Nice.
That's cool.
Who's first? You're in charge of initiative. Who's first?
Yeah, DM, Kurt, Bree, Cal, JJ.
So Kurt.
So I'm next.
Go Thor. We just got to knock these kids out.
Or you
Yeah.
can kill them if that's your thing.
Well, we normally do kill kids, but I think this time they're in a trance. They're not
really bad
purposefully
kids.
trying to kill us. Right.
Right. But the woman is gone.
Yeah.
The leader.
She poofed. She looks like she went to the east side of the complex, but she didn't go through the wall. She disappeared.
Nice.
And there's 6
With
kids.
Thomason with her grabbing.
You said there are 6 kids?
There are 11.
That's just
So there was a
like
total of
6.
13 people in here, and now there are 11.
Okay. 11.
Yeah, and so we don't really want to attack them.
Well, we don't want to kill them. I do think we need to defend ourselves preemptively.
Right.
Yeah, all their knives still have blood on it, like dried blood. Chances are they killed Golarian. They dumped him in the pool.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Yay!
Ooh, what does that do?
Hey, what does that look like when you cast that?
So I hold my hand up, have my holy symbol, Moth Marduin, and it creates basically a spectral version of my Warhammer in the air that fights next to me.
Pretty cool.
Or attempts
It's
to.
a second level spell.
It attempts to. It doesn't do
Yeah,
very
it
well.
attempts to. It historically has not fared too well for me, but
What kind of damage does that do? Though?
it does.
We don't know. It's never.
It's never hit.
It's
He's gonna
1d8
kill these children.
plus
right?
my spell modifier, and as a bonus action, I can move it up to 20 feet and repeat attack.
Yeah, they're within definite range. With
Right.
you. They're very close, but they're just moving very slowly, like taking their time.
Right now, that's actually a bonus action to cast that, so
Okay.
I can take another action as well, right?
Well, that's pretty cool.
But I can't do 2 spells. I can do a cantrip.
You can do a cantrip.
All right, so I am going to rock on out with a little Sacred Flame. Does 2d8 radiant damage.
Oh man,
It's an instant cantrip.
I'm gonna murder these kids.
He's gonna burn some chicks.
Just gonna-
No, but I
You could
could
do
choose to do
non-lethal
non-lethal
radiant
damage,
thing.
right?
I don't know about with spells. I mean, is it as easy? I think it's just flat out you can choose to not kill if you
Yeah.
want.
Right. That's
So
what I'm
we'll
doing.
choose not to kill.
Exactly.
All right.
We'll see how.
So I think I have to. Well, you get to make a dex saving throw against the Sacred Flame.
Dex save.
Against my spell
The Sacred
save
Flame.
of
What's the range? Can you hit all of them, or you have to only hit?
think it's
60
one.
feet,
As
and
a-
I think it's a single target.
Yeah. As a cantrip, it's a single target.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any area effect cantrips.
Right.
Acid splash.
Let me separate that person.
Is that
out
a
then.
cantrip?
Yeah, it's a creature within range that I can see,
All right, I just want to separate that one person out.
and you get no benefit from cover.
So what kind of save is it?
It'll be a dex save against my 15 spell save.
So she dies.
Pretty much.
Come on.
We don't
You
get
do.
to hear. Actually, Chris is rolling.
Yeah.
What's the number?
She failed miserably.
Yes. Because
Okay.
I rolled a d6. That's why.
So she'll
That's
take
better than what I did.
3 and 7, 10 radiant damage.
All right, she falls to the ground and drops the dagger, but she's not completely passed out.
Okay.
But she looks like she's not doesn't want to get up.
Are the eyes better, or are they still,
No, still the same.
creepy, glowy?
And they start to chant. Some of them still in infernal, other ones are in common. And they're saying, "Let them eat dirt. Let them eat dirt."
Oh, cool.
Lovely.
Now,
Oh, they
can I get a
did
bonus
eat dirt.
attack with my...
Except it's a little kid voice.
No, you already used your bonus
Yeah.
action to
That's
cast it.
not
cast
cute
it.
at all.
Let them eat dirt.
So this person is down for the count.
So I think I am done.
All right, next up.
Bree will walk up to the child that is closest to her and then kind of jump up and smack it.
Kick it in the shin.
Probably the same height as you, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not. 12-year-old
Possibly.
girls, that's when they sprout. So
Yeah.
It's whatever, however tall she is, I'm still going to smack her.
Damn right.
just hands. Or-
Just hands.
Oh, yeah, cool.
A closed fist. No.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
totally. I mean,
Knock her out.
you're
Pow!
not going to kill her unless she falls under dagger.
Wow.
So,
That's a 4.
Is that your total? I mean, I'm assuming you got a little bit more than that.
Well, what?
I mean, they're not wearing any armor. He's got clothes and they're kids, you know.
you
So
ought
they're
to
not
at least add
armored
your
up.
dex bonus. To
I
that.
should at least add my dex
If
bonus.
nothing else, that's 8.
8.
That's still not going to do
Yeah,
it.
Total
Just
width.
does one of these.
You are proficient with your fists, so you get to add that to it, which makes it an 11.
I am proficient.
Close.
11. Oh, I get to
Yeah,
add that
11 would
proficiency
miss.
question.
their
Just barely,
AC
though.
is equal to their age.
I mean, I assume you're proficient with your fists.
It is, though.
it is. It's their 12-year-old.
I figured, give them a little bit more than just 10.
Yeah.
Cal.
All right. I will
So
take...
you're still...
Wait, no,
at the
bonus-
bow
No, I'm going to take
Bonus
the flat side of
action,
my greatsword to their
advantage.
head.
Knock in.
Yeah.
Perite. Bonus section. She's got to do a bonus
Bonus action disengage.
Hold,
Start
please.
backing up, all right? Are you gonna back up or try to go to like a flank? Or are you gonna flip over and I don't know, do some stuff?
Karate chop. Kind of just do like a spin off to the side.
Sure.
Spin move.
Spin move.
A pirouette.
Yeah.
Breeze a ballerina.
Yeah, why not?
I can dig it.
All right, I'm going to hit one. I'm sure of it.
Sure
I
you
got
are.
a critical because I
You
got
serious?
critical on 19 or 20 now. So do you want to
Lord.
just count this one as down for now?
I want you to roll damage because I want to
will.
see what
You
this is
pull
gonna
a
be.
blunt arrow out, but then shoot it in the eye.
All right,
No, he's using the flat of his sword, but he I forgot to spin it, so I sliced her in half.
20.
That's damage?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Just killed this poor kid.
20.
You
Yeah.
murdered this poor child.
She goes down, and she's bleeding profusely. Even, you really smashed her head in. Or
Cool.
her face, depending how you do
I'm going to
it.
hit another one.
Do it up!
Just picking off these kids.
That is it'll hit. I got 14 on the die.
Totally.
Plus
That's totally
6
hit.
is 20.
Oh, my God.
right. And for this one, it is 12 points.
That's still going to knock her out.
All right.
She's not too bad.
But we've knocked 3 of them out.
Guys are crushing it, literally.
Then I look over at Ferris. These are easy. It's like whack-a-mole.
This is horrible.
I look at a couple of them, hold out my hand, and say "sleep" in Elvish.
They don't speak Elvish. That doesn't matter. What do you say?
So a total of 32 hit points worth of them fall asleep.
Good
Automatic,
Lord.
no save?
Automatically, no
Oh,
save.
my God. All right. So even if you're just barely on the, 2 hit points, fall
Yep.
asleep anyway? That's pretty cool. All right, so.
Up to 32 hit points of creatures fall asleep.
Oh, gotcha. All right, so you got 3 down. So there
I
are
told
4.
you they were
There are
easy.
4 children with daggers and bright eyes chanting, "Let them eat dirt." Coming
For what it's worth, I should have gotten, when I cast Spiritual Weapon, I get an attack with it as part of the casting action. So I should have gotten another swing if it makes any difference in
Go for
the
it.
combat. So,
It won't make a
It's
difference.
not.
It-
It's still the player's turn. So yeah, go
yeah,
for it.
just make it a little faster if I can knock one down. So, Spiritual Weapon, I guess I have to roll to hit with that. Which is not going to probably work because I did.
Because we don't want that to hit, right? Is that where we're going?
It's never going to hit.
13 total.
That
Actually,
does hit,
it
though.
has-
yes!
I can only use it on children.
Yes.
It only works on children.
All right, and it does 1d8 plus spell modifier. So 3 plus. Is that my spell attack modifier? Yeah, 3 plus.
No, your spell attack modifier is just your
That's
wisdom
just-
bonus.
Which is not. Which is 4.
Well, that's just to hit, though, right? It's not for damage, is it?
He gets to actually a cleric spell is to
Oh,
anyone.
yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah.
So I guess 7. Does that sound right?
7 damage. Yep.
That's your total?
Yep.
All right. And how does that work for what kind of damage is the spiritual hammer or spiritual weapon?
Instant death damage.
I assume it still crushes like a hammer, though, right?
Yeah. It goes
Unless
front.
it says
She's
it in the
she's
spell,
still
that's
up,
something
but
different.
she's depending where you hit her, she's bleeding a little bit, but she's still up.
Yeah.
Huh.
7, it's not total.
Trance revolution.
It's force damage.
Okay, so blunt trauma still. All right, I think it's
Top of the order.
Top of the order, so it's 3
stabby
children
stab.
left.
All right, next
Stabby stab.
there's 5. I miscalculated.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. So the one that you hammered with your spiritual hammer is going to go for you.
Yeah.
Where am I at, Thor? Are you using, what is that? Is it a shield? Specific?
Yeah.
Yeah,
With a shield, it's
with my
19.
shield.
Or the casting spells, though? Are you able to cast through your anything? or-
To be honest, I would not have my shield up now, so I'm 18.
Okay, that's what I figured. No, she missed horribly.
Because I'd have a hammer.
She just
and a
tries
spell.
They seem very slow, though, and kind of out of it, so doing very poorly to try to attack you.
I'm making dice noises because he's clicking on the computer.
We'll say, who wants to get... I'm going to split it up. I'm going to have 2 on you and 2 on you. We'll say you got out of the way enough.
Okay.
So... yeah, you're making dice rolls for me.
Sure.
All right, Cal. Here comes 2 attacks on you, and your armor class is 16. So 1 nice dagger shot. We'll see how this feels. It's only a child,
Yes, I
so it
rolled
shouldn't
11,
be
I
that
wanted
bad,
a
right?
1, so
6
11.
points of damage.
6 points of damage. I need my.
I make a Constitution save.
I don't like the sound of that.
Me neither. It's horrible. And then for Ferris, the guy with my god, hits 2 stabs.
2 stabs.
Yep.
Shield. Plus 5 to AC. You now have a 23 to hit. 22.
You just random.
It's a reaction.
threw
It's a
up your-
reaction.
Reaction.
Oh. You get to do shield.
I'm going to
as
let
a
one of these
reaction.
get in, the one that was over 20. 5 points of damage at Constitution save. What was yours?
My Constitution save was 8.
Okay.
Not good.
My Constitution save was tan.
Not very good either. It's not that bad. It's okay.
It's not that bad.
You just have to eat
You
dirt.
both take extra 6 points of damage
Oh, that's all.
for right now.
Okay.
So I took how much?
You took
5
five
plus
and
6.
then
Yeah.
six.
So 11.
I got your back.
And you hear that screaming that's like a baby scream, but with an adult voice from behind you. Seems like it's getting
Shut
louder.
up!
It's echoing through the valley of the mountain here. A little.
I think we need to get out of this building.
Well, we got to finish whack-a-mole first.
I'm going to hit whichever little chickie is closest to me.
There's 4 completely unscathed and 1 that got the spiritual hammer upside the head.
So we can have position
And if you
ourselves
can sneak
to
attack,
get
because you got 2 on him,
advantage
2 on
and
him, and 1 is attacking Thor.
Yeah.
So I can, whoever I hit, I've got advantage on.
Correct.
Should be easy.
Let's smack the, who's the weakest one?
The one on Thor.
The one on Thor is the weakest one?
She's injured.
All right, we'll smack her.
Her blonde hair is blood, red, like stained with blood now.
It's cute. Strawberry blonde.
Yeah. I'm going
But
to
if
smack
you
her
have-
again.
If you have advantage, you can
You
roll
just need to get a
twice.
12.
You only need to get a 12.
You just need a 12.
Yeah. So there's that.
So you're doing some fisticuffs.
Fisticuff damage. But it's not on my
sure
little
that's not
character
bad.
sheet. How much do you guys think? 1d6, 2d6?
All the d6s.
All the d6s?
Just roll them all. Yeah, why not?
And
There
whatever
we go.
strength bonus you have.
Plus my strength bonus?
Yeah, whatever pound.
-1.
Oh, what add that in or subtract that in.
Yeah. So 3.
Really pulling your punches.
2d6s -1.
That's probably enough to take her out.
So that's what, 3?
Just enough to do it.
Punch her in the back of the head.
JJ, what's the time on that sleep?
On the sleep?
Yeah.
10 minutes.
All right, so they're out for good. Okay.
Nice.
So I knocked her out?
Or until they
Yep,
take
she
damage.
goes down.
If they take damage.
Sweet.
Right, yeah, I got you. Now they're completely passed out.
Is that all of them?
No, there's still
4. It's
4 left.
fresh. 2 are on Ferris and 2 on Cal's.
Yeah.
Okay.
So whoever's next in initiative after.
I think it's
3.
you.
Is it back to me?
It's
Yeah,
Thor.
Kurt.
I was thinking about just doing bless and giving the other 3 of you bonuses on attacks, but they're so low we don't really need the bonus.
So he's fluffing you guys right now? Then?
Well, yeah, it's not really. I might save that. So how about God, even my like low spells do so much damage. I hate to waste them on these little guys.
So
It's
just
not
smack
a
her.
waste. This is the adventure.
Or they are pretty low level.
Yeah.
This is the appetizer before the meal.
There's something coming. Something wicked this way comes.
Yeah,
And it's crying like a baby.
That's cool.
I think I'll just do
Good
another
Macbeth stuff.
cantrip, another sacred flame, 2d8 radiant damage. Get a dex saving throw, and then I'll use my bonus action with my spectral weapon.
All right. Dex save. Why is this not
I
doing
think
something
against
else?
15.
Yeah, I might just get a 20-sided. Give me a 20-sided. Just.
I'll give you 2 of them. Those are rolling horrible.
Oh, she rolled a 1. She totally just ran
See?
into it.
So she's gonna get wailed with some radiant damage.
Yeah, totally.
And then my spiritual hammer is going to roll to hit. 20.
He got a 20 on the die. She's dead.
And then does 11.
Plus doubling for.
Oh, do I get extra damage?
Roll
on
it
the 20?
again.
You're,
So I got
I'm gonna
11 on
do
the
it.
first one. Oh, yes. And then 12 on the next one. She is not well.
no, she's dead. So
She's-
far you've killed
she's not
2.
Dead. She's
She's not quite dead.
You killed her.
You check her out later. It's not gonna be
yeah,
good.
I'm not sure I could do that much damage and have it
What's
be non-lethal.
the other one you did? The Sacred Flame. What was the damage on that?
2d8, which
So
I did
I
not
missed this.
roll.
I completely
Sorry, I
missed
didn't
the
roll
save.
that. 7 and 6, 13.
All right, so she's
Great.
down. So you got 2 left.
I'd just
Say
like to
it's-
note that my spiritual hammer has hit. It's 2 for 2.
Yeah, but they're
I
kids.
have done almost max
They're
damage.
kids.
But they're kids.
But they're kids.
I know, but so we've learned my limitation.
Yeah.
We're
So we
putting
have
whack-a-mole all the
one
time.
child on Cal and one on Ferris.
Cow.
I'm going to take them both out for dinner. Punks. Yes, so a 20 hits.
Take them to McDonald's or something.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
They
they're
got the
kids.
playpen in there.
That is 12 on the first one.
Yes, that hits.
No, 12
Oh,
damage.
oh.
Yes. I had
Stuff.
20 to hit.
She's out.
All right. Whack the other mole.
1 on Ferris.
9 and 6 is 15, so that hit.
Uh-huh.
And then it is 10 damage for that one.
She goes down just barely. She's kind of like
I'm
barely
looking
awake, but she's playing on. Yeah.
I'm just going to spin around quick looking for more moles to whack.
You see coming, since the door was still open, so coming up the walkway, you see one of the monks, and he's pulling out a sword, and he's got his mouth is still weird looking, but the dirt's like kind of dripping out of it.
Aww.
And you hear that scream again, and it's come from him and all the other people around. But you can see one coming up the walkway now through the big room.
So now all the bodies.
Now that all the children are incapacitated in some way, I'm going to pull out my wand.
Oh, you are gross.
And I'm gonna.
He's going to use his magic missile.
3 shots that can't miss.
That's not snow. No. Okay.
I really am, though, going to pull out my wand, and this is the monk that is coming up, you said?
Correct, yeah.
I'm going to expend 3 charges and cast a 3rd level magic missile at him.
Do it up.
The body's in the door.
Wow.
Okay.
Numbers.
So 4, 4, 3, 3, and 2 is 10, 16, 21 damage. Force.
All right, he goes down. And you see his mouth kind of slowly goes normal and his eyes go back to normal.
What if it was 22 damage?
Same thing.
Okay.
So whatever you did to him undid whatever killed him?
Maybe? You act like I understand
So
what
we
the hell.
have to kill them to save them from dying.
They're already dead.
Or damage them. We don't know how much we have to do.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 point of damage would have.
Yeah, you never know.
Well, you heal them, and then I'll do 1 point of damage.
You can see further out towards the entryway to Area 13. You can see 2 more monks coming up the steps there.
Okay, you said 13. That's back over there. Okay.
All right.
So basically, the one guy that was in that room, you saw him come in, and the 2 guys from the garden area are
right.
coming up the steps.
So let's vacate this room.
yeah.
I'm going to barricade the door and lock the children in.
Okay.
Good idea.
So lock the door for 15, and we're going to hightail it out of there because.
Yeah, so you're going to meet those 2 guys in the Area 13 unless you want to go through, cut through the wall somehow.
Well, I'm going to put an arrow into one of them before we get there.
Yeah.
But next
totally.
is DM.
They're not going to make it to you, so yeah, go for it.
Okay.
So
They're not. They seem like they're taking their time. They're not running, but they're not. They're not zombie.
So
Well,
now
we've
it's-
got Bree and Thor that also have range stuff that could go first.
Yeah.
Kurt and Bree first.
Go for it.
All right,
Yeah.
short bow.
Oh, yeah, I think you're first.
I was going
right?
to say, can I hold
Oh, he is, that's right.
ready a spell and let her go?
Yeah,
And then come
you
back
could-
to you?
sure.
I want to see if an arrow takes care of them or
Oh,
not.
right, gotcha.
All right.
Good
I
enough.
get to use it, my trusty short bow.
You do.
Woohoo! Look at that.
My idea here is if minimal
20.
damage resolves their issue, I don't want to waste it.
Yes.
20.
20 hits.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's 1d6 plus 5.
Hey, Mickey, just for your future gaming
8.
knowledge, when you roll a 20, you don't have to look at the DM to see if it hits.
Thanks.
At 5th level.
I don't know. These could be like super powerful monk things.
They
I
could
don't-
be.
They could be supernatural.
He
I mean-
made them up.
They could have their old monk skills and they could just fetch arrows out of the air.
But these
and
are
throw them back
They're
at
not
you.
that badass.
They would have to chant.
you got to be
and
pretty
they're
cool
not.
to do that.
They're not monk class necessarily. Yeah.
They are monk ass.
8 piercing damage.
All right. So you let him up with an arrow.
Yeah.
All right. He falls over. The other guy's still coming with a sword. So you got the guy that was just hands coming in to beat on you.
So 1 arrow took him down?
Yep.
Okay.
And
Who's next? Is
Are you done?
Yeah.
So in that case, I'm going to just use, again, it's kind of boring, but Sacred Flame, because it doesn't seem like we need a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
So 2d8 radiant damage against a dex save.
Oh, dex save.
dex save.
What's your thing?
15.
Yeah, he's not gonna make it.
Sweet. 7 and
In fact, he doesn't even try to get out of the way.
Face first.
14 radiant damage.
Okay. It starts to burn him, then it fades out. He's still coming.
All right, still in his... All right, is he within 20 feet of me?
No, he's about halfway. He's at the number 13 now. I assume you guys are on.
We're up
You guys
here.
are in 14, yeah. But you can see it. You got a straight shot on him.
Okay. If I use my move, I can move, 30 feet or something like that? 25 feet, and then I'll be within 20, so I can use my spiritual weapon again? That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to move and then bonus action hit him with my Hammer of Awesomeness.
We'll see if it
We'll
works
see if it works
against
against
an
a
adult.
non-child.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay,
He's gonna
and
totally miss.
I think it's very likely I'm going to roll a 1.
Let's see.
Here we go. A 5. Plus 6. Is that right?
Yeah, it's not going to work.
Let's say it is.
That wouldn't even hit a child.
That wouldn't have even hit a child. All right, I'm going to let an arrow go at him then.
All right, go for it.
From the longbow, right?
Oh, yeah. 17, that'll do.
Okay.
That'll hit.
Yeah, so I have a +9, so 26 to hit.
Yeah, he goes down.
Okay.
That
I
was
don't
easy.
even need to roll damage, punk.
Oh, he did take some damage from the flame, but not as
No,
much
no,
as
no, no, no.
normal.
I didn't
Oh,
even
yeah.
have to roll damage.
Okay.
He's done. And is there anything else there I can see? Because I can take another attack.
No, you can just hear those screams every now echoing through the area, so you assume it's more monks coming. You just don't know where they're at.
So we need
Okay.
to find
Mm-hmm.
the witch.
You need to bust a move.
So we're going to move forward back towards the towards that area because there were definitely no secret doors.
No.
Right.
You do know she went to the east, like that's the area she was
Okay.
running to before she disappeared.
So then we are looking to get maybe out towards the pool.
Yeah,
And
and
then-
you're looking to go to like area 17, 16.
Okay.
To get inside one of those areas.
Let's go that way.
Let's do that. On the south end of 16, maybe?
Is there a door here?
I think it's
There's a
right.
door here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a door and
Here?
17's kind of open and there's a door like a step.
Did you see
to the
what I
door
did?
to
I
16,
I'm trying to drag it here.
and then that goes into the mountains.
That's not touchscreen.
And so at this point,
Not quite.
we're running. I mean, we're moving quickly, trying
Oh,
to
yeah.
Yeah.
catch her.
Yeah.
So you can still hear. You don't see any more monks at the moment. You can just. Well, no, you see some in the garden area. They just came out of area 11, and when they spot you, they do that crazy baby adult scream that sounds really eerie and frightening. Then you can still hear other ones screaming through the complex, echoing through the halls and the valley of the mountain here.
I tell him to hush, you'll wake the kids.
So you guys are going to the 16? Is that what you're going through?
Yep.
All right. Excuse me. This is has just 4 pillars in it, and they've been decorated to look like warriors holding up the ceiling. Other than that, there's nothing in here except for a hall. There's a doorway. It looks like the door that goes down that hallway has been like pushed in like really hard, like somebody didn't push it in with their hands, like it's been almost knocked off the hinges.
So you're talking about the one heading east towards
To 18,
18
yes,
on the
correct.
map. Okay.
So is that where we're going? Or do we want to go to 17?
I think we should go towards that.
18, yeah.
It was like
Okay.
somebody barged their way through it. We should do that too.
Maybe
Or we
the-
could stop and fix the door if we really want.
This is gonna cause problems. And
Yeah.
All right.
make it seem like we were never here.
All right, I'm going to do that thing where you hit a door really hard and you get through, but it hits the wall and swings back and hits the next
It's the guy
guy.
behind you.
Oh, I want to be behind him.
That door's barely hanging on.
Son of a. Well, I don't know that the wizard would really do a whole lot of extra
Yeah,
damage
right.
to it. Right.
So 18, there's statues on each of those alcoves there, and at the end of 18, you see 2 monks are kind of just waiting for you with swords drawn, and they have a light samurai kind of looking armor on.
At the end of 18,
Correct, at the end of the hall, not in that little intersection.
Burning Hands.
Do it up.
Dex save, please, sir.
Ta-da! So there's
These
like
guys,
two
I've been sucking
there.
on deck saves all day.
He's been sucking on something.
One
all
guy
day.
doesn't seem like he even cares to move. The other guy moves out of just, I don't want to get hit with something.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Let's see.
But you notice the last time a guy got hit with flame, he didn't even care. He just, I don't care.
11 damage
11 damage. On the one. Okay.
and half to the other one.
Have to.
Have to take some damage.
That's right.
All right.
Arrow. Shoot. Point.
Yeah, who's got range? Anybody has range attack?
And now it's DM's turn.
I've got a ranged attack.
Now it's DM's turn.
Okay. They take their time. They don't run around, but you guys are 1, 2. What's
still
the? Is
crying?
Bree? Are you still up front?
I think I am.
No,
Ferris
mister.
went first, but everybody is within a few feet of each other. I would
Exactly.
think. So
All right, Ferris.
if you want to fireball the shack,
Have we has a minute passed since we started combat with the kids? Because my
Yeah.
spectral weapons,
Yeah, I would say a couple.
I'm gonna say it's gone.
Yeah.
You'd have to recast
Or
it.
Yeah.
Ferris. Okay. Are you up to 22 still?
No.
Shield? Okay.
That only
Oh my
lasts till the
God.
next turn, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, this guy's gonna. One guy hits you real hard. It's not gonna feel too nice.
Aw.
So the guy that was able to dodge out of the way comes rushing in with his sword and stabs into you. It's 11 damage. Oh, nope, sorry. It is.
I'm going to
17
use
points of damage.
reaction to increase my AC by 5.
He still would hit you anyway. Okay. 24. Damn it. And the other guy will also attack you since you're up front being a badass. Which.
You never do.
Always
this.
good when the
So
wizard's
you
in front.
got 22 now for your AC?
Yep.
Okay, so you get one hit on you. It
Okay.
will be 11 points of damage again.
He wanted to charge in through the door. And then,
Yeah.
So we took it. Sure.
He took the hits.
Yeah.
All right, whoever's
Highest
next?
AC in a group, main.
It's a good point.
Yeah, technically, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
All right, I'm going to use Guiding Bolt, which is a first level spell. On a hit, target takes 4d6 radiant damage.
He's not going to hit.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
And everyone else gets advantage.
9 plus 7 is 16.
That does hit.
Yes.
Cool, because then we get advantage on them.
What?
Guiding
That-
bolt.
That
Then I can
assumes
do my
that he's
sneak attack.
still, standing.
Well, yeah. It assumes
Because we know he's not breathing.
Wait, what?
Good point.
I give you
Dirt in
advantage
his
for
mouth.
that?
You can't breathe.
that spell itself. Everybody else gets advantage against it.
Oh, cool.
It's
I
a
don't.
guiding bolt. You guide everyone else there.
Nice. I didn't have that in my notes, but that's awesome. All right. 46.
It's a Calvin spell. I know that one.
9, 12, 18. 18 damage.
Oh, yeah, he goes down.
Nice.
We get advantage against the corpse.
Thor's learned how to fight a little bit since
A
our
little
last
bit.
adventure.
Got one guy left, though.
He's still healing exactly
One guy
the
left?
same amount.
Well, I'm getting ready to heal because JJ's going to need some soon.
Exactly.
I want to wait till you all get some damage first.
All right. All right.
Yeah. Let's get it up a little bit.
So my turn.
Yep.
Short bow
I'm
For a
down
short
by
person.
12, by the way.
for the little
If you
person.
care. Yeah.
19.
Are you shooting between under my
48.
crotch?
She always takes a knee when she shoots her short bow.
Yeah.
That's right.
So she's under the crotch then? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Between the legs.
Sure.
If you take a knee, you must have to turn your bow sideways because you're pretty low.
Super short.
It's a
bow.
short
All right,
bow.
that's a hit.
That's it.
Hey.
Woohoo! And I get sneak attack, correct?
Yeah, this guy's he runs up the side of the wall onto a statue and jumps off, and he's coming down ready, and you.
He was parkouring?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
This one's got
So
some
this
skills.
is 9.
Not all of them. Some of the guys get
8,
some.
9.
What's the next attack roll?
But I've got lucky,
The guys just
so I
gardeners.
get to do this. Woohoo! So that is 6 and 5. So 9 from the short bow. Then sneak attack is 6
Oh,
and
yeah.
5.
He's going to be.
What is that?
I'm pretty sure he's going to go down.
11.
He's
I can't
going
do
down.
math.
He drops to the ground in front of you, in front of Ferris.
Awesome sauce.
No blood on these guys when it happens, but their dirt falls out of their mouth. Their mouth becomes normal, and their eyes go back to normal.
Huh.
But there's no blood.
All right, then.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Cal?
Is there still one there?
Nope. There was only 2 guys.
All right.
You do hear some screams down the hallway, though, that you like towards the north.
So let's round that corner and head north.
You can also,
Towards
if you
the
make,
screams.
I guess, perception checks. See if you can hear this over the screams of them. Because those are echoing through the hall.
I can hear myself breathing. Kind of. I check my pulse.
I rolled a 9.
I rolled a 17
So maybe Thor.
plus 20.
Plus
21.
20?
16.
All right, so Thor, you could hear the scream, like you could hear Thomas screaming now, like her normal voice seems like she's not in a trance anymore. It's like she's screaming for help.
And which
To the
direction?
north.
To the north?
But you also hear those freaky babyish monk screams going on to
Right.
the north too.
Okay.
Freaky baby monks.
All right, so we turn the corner.
Yeah.
Are we here?
No, wait, yeah,
Next
we-
Yeah, you don't
Is-
see anything till you run that corner there. So at the end of that hall,
Yeah.
yep, all the way up right there,
All the
you
way
see
up.
2 monks, 2 more of the monks waiting.
I'm going to shoot him.
All right.
If we just pick up where we left off in initiative, I think
Cal.
I'm up.
Yep,
next,
totally.
yeah.
Yeah.
One arrow. Oh, that's 15?
Yes,
All right, 15 hits.
that's
Good.
what you need to hit.
It's a D8. So 6 plus 6 is 12.
12.
That's with normal, arrow, right?
Arrow, yeah.
He goes now.
And the other one, because I get 2 attacks.
What?
That will hit because that is 21. Same damage.
All right, he goes down.
Booyah!
You knocked out 2 of them.
It's not like whack-a-mole. The girls were easier.
All right, so I do
That's what he
the
said.
zigzag steps down into 24.
All right, in that room, you could see Thomason in the corner, like screaming for help, and the witch is in the other corner, kind of waiting for you to come in, and she blasts you with a
Nice.
lightning bolt.
First into battle twice in a row.
So-
Why are you up front?
Because YOLO.
Why not?
Make a dex saving throw.
All right. This one. Ha-ha.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dear.
It's a single digit.
It is. It's an 11. No, sorry. Yeah, it's an 11.
That's it. 11. Lightning, sprouts all around you. Take 51 points of damage.
Good. Nice.
You
Gosh,
are
man.
dead.
Nah, I'm not.
Well, his maximum was 40.
You took 51 points of damage.
Yep.
If only the cleric had healed him.
He doesn't do that.
Only if you would have made your save.
I'm just trying to figure out the appropriate healing spell.
Because you said, 15 after or something.
Top of the order.
Back
DM.
to me.
I am
Yeah.
7 points away from being dead.
7 points away.
So you guys get in the room. You see he gets
Wait,
electrocuted,
didn't you just take 51?
and the witch is just smiling.
Or weren't you down to 22?
Dead is negative your hit points.
Do you have
Like-
to make death? Are you making rolls now?
I'm going to be, yes.
Okay.
Now, did I get to react on my turn at all? Or this was a readied action or
Yeah,
some sort?
she was waiting. Yep,
That was a
She
readied action.
waiting
Zap.
to ambush somebody.
So as long
next?
as you heal
Who's
him,
next in
he
the,
starts
pile?
at 0.
Right. Oh, I can definitely heal him.
You
I
are.
got preserve
I know
life.
you.
I've got-
We all know you can.
It's just a question of
Where's
will I?
Where's everybody else? Has everybody gotten to the room? Because it's a little bit of a winding corridor.
We're all there, but he was the first one to rush in because he was next in initiative.
I got you. All right, she's going to.
So you don't need revivify, for example, because you're.
It just needs like a word of healing or
Yeah.
anything above.
But next is DM.
All right, she holds out her hands and like frost starts coming out of it, and it's going to be a
There's one cold.
dex saving throw for this as well.
I automatically fail.
You think?
Yeah, I'm not really. I'll just deal with these guys in the corridor there. I'm not going to worry about pounding you with more damage.
Oh, no.
Okay.
You need a 16
Good gosh.
I did.
I
Do
have
we-
dexterity, but no.
dex save.
Do we all do it?
Yes.
I failed miserably.
Failed.
Oh! Finally.
Oh, Bree knows what she's doing.
And you have if you
20.
she don't take any damage, right? She got the uncanny dodge. All right, so you're able to roll out of the way. You probably roll into the room a little bit more though, and then you guys take just from cold like hails of snowballs start hitting you on ice. Take 28 points of damage,
You get hit with balls. Great.
and you're like, and if you guys are wearing any metal armor, it really feels horrible now.
Oh, that sucks. I will strip.
Pull a Mr. Joshua and just get naked.
Just get naked. Turn
Kurt.
into a raven.
Your turn.
I fly out of the junk of my armor.
That's the only way out.
Kurt.
sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you go to the next person while I prepare my healing spell?
All right.
And then come back to me
Go
immediately?
ahead, Bree. Shoot her in the knee.
Shoot her in the knee.
No.
Wow.
She has advantage, right? No?
No.
With that
Was it a
uncanny
one?
dodge?
That was a 1. I rolled a 1.
She didn't ready herself when she was coming out of her roll. Arrow goes flying off into the corner somewhere.
It ricochets and buries itself into Ferris.
Kills the kid. Kills Thomas.
All right, Cal, since
All
he's still
right.
readying himself.
She's got to take an arrow. Well, I don't know. Maybe I should just charge her. Because I can hit her a lot harder.
How much
with
you gonna
my-
charge her?
My sword. Hopefully 2d6 plus 4 if I can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I'll just charge
Are you
her
going to
with
use
my
your
great
Visa
sword.
or MasterCard?
American
We'll find
Express.
All right, I'm good.
I actually have
She only
those
takes cash.
printed.
Sorry.
Yeah, I have those printed on both sides of the sword. So if I just swing both, if I swing both
use
ways,
both?
yes.
All right, that's cool.
Okay, but anyway, 18 plus 6 is 24 to hit.
Yep, definitely.
And she's going to take that one hard.
Yeah, she's not wearing any armor.
Let's see.
She's going to take it.
8 and 4, 12 slashing damage.
All right.
And then I'll hit her with MasterCard.
Yep.
Oh, I rolled a 1 on
So
that
this
one.
is the
Do
main
I
witch
get,
we're
Dick
do
fly.
I
fighting
get
now, right?
advantage because I hit
This
her
is the main
twice?
witch we're fighting now.
Yeah. So yeah, you
I missed
scrape
on
into the
second
wall.
roll.
You like crush part of the wall as she ducks out of the second hit.
Clearly, she doesn't take MasterCard.
She doesn't
know.
take master.
Can I go now?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to once per rest, I can use my channel divinity, and one of the options is preserve life. At 5th level, that lets me distribute 25 hit points among creatures within 30 feet of me for healing.
Cool.
So I can give that all to you if that's helpful to you.
It will be.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast a first-level spell, Sanctuary, which will ward JJ for 1 minute. Anyone that targets him with a spell has to make a wisdom saving throw, and on a fail has to choose another target.
Oh, cool.
So
Nice.
kinda
You
cool.
protect
Try to
them for a
hold him
bit.
out of the woods for a little bit.
Can you do both
Yeah.
in one turn, no?
He said bonus
foresight.
action.
Well, it says Sanctuary is a bonus action.
Okay.
So I think so. Oh, I don't know because
Because you're using it. Well, no, you're fine.
But you already said it.
Yeah, it says bonus action. I'm
Hey,
going to say
look,
I can do
the
it.
cleric's healing. We're going to let it happen.
Yeah, you got to let. Yeah. Okay. So
Provided
Wait.
it's all right with you, Chris. I mean,
Kurt.
DM and all.
yes.
I'm cool.
And
Keep
that's
the
a
action
first.
flowing.
Thor actually healed somebody.
Freaky.
This
Does my-
and spectral weapon
Are you
hit.
sure that's really Thor?
This is like
That's right.
Bizarro land.
Maybe it's Golarian.
We're going
Now,
to find him face down in a fountain.
I
in a
don't think
few
my
minutes.
Yeah, on
chosen
your way
enemy
out.
uses
Son
a
of a
spell
bitch.
slot. Right. Okay.
All right, so he's healed up. You're
All right.
done.
Um,
Top of the order.
Top of the order.
More than
No,
half
me.
of his hit
All right.
points.
I'm at the bottom, so.
So
Uh,
you're laying on the ground. Gets,
I'm laying on the ground. Whew, snipply in here. I'm going to just warm it up a little bit.
yeah.
Fireball.
Save.
Dex save.
Dex save.
What am I looking for?
Duck save.
Better than that.
Better than rolling a 2 on the die.
She fails.
Yes.
She failed?
Unless she's got a plus 13.
No.
I will be sculpting my spell to make sure that Tomlinson and
She's in the opposite corner.
Okay.
So
They're
the girl
just
is
it's still
safe cows.
it's still a 20 by
No, I
20.
gotcha. Yeah. It would be close. Yeah, she'd be on the edges of it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm sculpting my spell as a evocation savant
I will duck.
so that I can avoid my allies. And
Have you
myself.
taken damage, Mickey? At all?
Not yet.
Ooh, that's a good start.
10, 16, 17,
19.
19.
19.
Total.
19 damage total.
19. And then 19.
Okay.
And then who's up?
Top
You
of
notice
it.
when the flame hits. Now this is mostly rock in here, but there's some wooden pieces. The flame hits her, hits everything. Like some of the, it flames up for a little bit, then it dissipates very quickly.
Yeah.
She did take damage. It
But
hurt her.
it warmed it up a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Who's next? Is top of the order?
Top of the order.
Is that me
That's
or
you.
DM?
I think
DM.
it's me.
Yeah.
I think it's me.
It is.
I'll take it. She looks at Thor.
Why, hello there.
She gives you a wink, raises an eyebrow.
Points
and-
his one finger at you and launches a flurry of magic missiles.
Ooh.
Pew,
Awesome.
pew, pew, pew.
I think if you read them closely, it'll have her phone number on them.
24
They
points of
never
damage.
miss.
24?
It's like, you ever watch any of the Robotech stuff where they launch 1,000
Oh,
missiles?
yes.
Yeah, it's like,
Yes.
yeah.
That's not good for me, guys.
No? It's
No.
not good for any of us.
That's 35 minus 24.
Bree's about to become
I'm at
the
11.
meat shield.
I'm at 11.
11.
Can you heal yourself?
I think I can, yeah. And I think I'm going to.
And you also see, after she's done with it, she kind of smiles for a second, and then she has a grimace on her face. She turns around as Thomason has stabbed her in the back.
Ooh.
Good
And she
girl.
just smacks the girl to the side.
Jeez.
Bad girl. Good girl, bad girl. Hey, what are you doing?
Not playing D&D.
Was
Because
it
I
your-
just
was it your
rolled
turn?
a 2. Yeah, I go after Kurt.
So
He
you're
didn't
trying
go.
to do something?
Kurt didn't go yet. He just got hit.
Oh, okay.
That's true. I'm trying to figure
Skipped
out
him.
what.
So it wasn't really your turn yet. That doesn't count.
That was just a practice roll.
Right.
So you got a little bit of blood coming out of the witch's mouth.
That's hot.
Not really.
Yeah, do we get a sense for what shape she's in?
She's not doing great, but more towards because the way where she got stabbed with that knife.
In the back.
All right,
It's still in her. The knife is still in her back.
Shoot her in
If
the
I
back.
do hold person, which paralyzes a humanoid, can they continue to attack, or would the damage of the attacks take her out of? That's what I thought. All right, I think I better, to be safe, heal myself.
All right.
I'm going to do.
Is this going to be 2 turns in a row with some sort of healing?
It may be. It may be
Weird backward
Who the
campaign.
hell is this guy?
I don't know.
I'm glad we brought him along this time.
This is not a lot of healing, though. I wanted to do mass healing word, but that's not a lot of healing. I think I need something a little more targeted.
Well, it's a decent amount of points because everyone gets
Who
it.
can attack?
Well, exactly. So I'm going to do that. Mass healing word, 3rd level spell, 1d4 plus spell modifier of healing. Plus, I got to remember everyone gets my bonus because of my sweet little disciple of life. So here we go,
He is a
1d4.
sweet little disciple of life.
Which did you? I forgot to give that to you last time.
Well, give it to me harder.
You get extra healing because my healing spells are particularly effective. Whenever I restore hit points to a creature with a spell of 1st level or higher, he gains additional hit points equal to 2 plus the spell's level.
See,
And
that
so
would
if
be
you-
fantastic if you had used a spell, but you used your channel divinity, so that doesn't affect it.
Okay, well, I'm going to use a spell now.
So maybe you still get 2.
3.
2 plus the spells level, 2 plus 0 is 2.
Right, hang on, so 3.
3.
This is on mass healing. Plus my spellcast modifier, which is 4, so that's 7.
Yeah.
Plus everyone's going to get an additional 4, so 11 points for everyone.
Okay.
Sound good?
That's
Sound
good.
like I did that right?
Yes.
And as a bonus action,
Oh shit! Do it.
I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
She's not a child. We'll see. Maybe it's just females that you could hit against. Maybe that's what it is.
That could be.
And and since it's cast, I get to attack with that, I think.
Go ahead. Just don't roll the d4 to attack.
17 plus...
Yes, that will hit easily.
All right,
She's
and
not-
that does,
she's
I
not
think,
armored up. with
1d8 if I remember correctly.
Yep. That's what you rolled last time, at least.
Where'd my 8 go? There it is.
Let's see what he can get.
It's a 1d8 plus spell modifier.
Oh, so I might actually put it.
3 plus 4, 7.
Okay. She
I healed and attacked in the same turn.
She
and
falls to the
succeeded.
floor. She's bleeding already because she's got like a knife back in her back lungs already. She falls to the
back
floor,
lungs.
gurgling up blood, and she says, "Zemya, let them eat dirt," and just falls unconscious. And the mountain starts to shake. You start seeing like part of the stone wall start pouring out onto the floor. It looks like it's starting to form some type of creature.
We need to get the heck out of here. Hey, Tomlin,
Yeah, can we grab her and run?
can we grab her
Thomason.
and run?
Yeah, she's like kind of on the
Thomason.
bed, just like near the bed. 'Cause she's got back slapped,
She got, yeah.
and she's already kind of
She
freaked
got
out.
witch slapped.
All right, witch slapped.
Witch slapped. I
You can hear,
write
you can
that
still hear
down.
those screams though going on in the monk screams.
We got to fight our way out of here with
Just need to run your way
Thomason.
out.
Yeah. Haul
We attempt to do that.
buns.
All right, you guys can bust out of Area 16 down the steps. You can see some of the monks coming out of Area 7 down the steps. They don't move fast. They're not running. They're just kind of coming after you.
Okay.
You can still hear like the mountain shaking a little bit in the background. You can hear something big coming down that hallway. Guys just came out of. It's moving kind of slow, but not super slow.
Okay.
But yeah, you could easily make it to the gateway to get out and down those steps before the monks are upon you. So it's up to you if you want to like take any pot shots as you go or just move your asses. And depends what you want to do with the rest of the children that were locked up. The room is secured. And,
Barricaded,
but,
right.
Yeah, but
We forgot about the kids.
Yeah.
We
you
can come
weren't-
back for them once we get paid.
I mean,
Couple
they're
of days.
They'll be all right.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
Can we see what this monster is?
if you want to stay and wait for it.
As I'm running and looking over my shoulder, can I see anything?
You see, it looks like to be an earth elemental made out of part of the mountain and chunks of dirt and other things. And he's like, knocking stuff out, trying to like fit through down the hall. He's slowly coming down the hall as you make the corner.
Crap.
You gonna leave the kids?
No, we're not.
We can't leave the kids. We've got to take care of this earth elemental now.
Yes,
And the monks.
that's what I was thinking.
Right?
And the monks?
And the monks. This
Ah,
is
the
Might be
not-
time for some fireball, right?
If your mission you're getting paid for is to rescue William Fenrick's daughter.
Yeah. And we
So-
have.
True,
Mission
but,
accomplished.
we're minor heroes, so
Yeah, so-
Earth Elemental, not really a major deal.
Yeah, he's
'Cause we're minors. We're rescuing minors. We're minor heroes.
So I put on my miner's helmet with that flashlight on the front, pointed at the earth elemental, and it dies.
Totally.
I conjure a canary.
and he's distracted.
Are we?
We
going-
got to fight.
All right.
I can't
We're gonna
leave
roll some more
all
dice.
the kids here.
All right, so we're now in this 10 room.
Yeah, maybe even off. You guys don't have to go. You can go, straight down from when you get out of 16. You can go straight down and around.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
You don't have to
outside
go.
here.
Yeah, you can just run down that side to go around the area 12.
Okay. So we can fight it out in the open.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Might not be. Yeah, okay. It's up to you guys.
This is a bad idea.
It is.
Yeah, I would say it's probably a bad idea.
I'm ready to run.
I have a
I'll
bad
bet.
feeling about
We
this.
can come back for the other kids. Nobody was killing them anyway, and only.
And you might think they would be out of the trance and just break out and do whatever they need to.
Yeah, I think they could. I think they could make it.
But we only fought one witch. Where are the rest of the witches?
Who said there was more witches?
Yeah,
Didn't what's his name say that there were more witches?
I thought they were witches, but then
Fendrick?
they also thought they were cultists to begin with. So it's all over the place.
Just the way I like it.
All over the place.
So are we going to haul ass, or are
I
we
think
gonna...
we run. Let's do it. Let's get out of here. Let's return the kid home and come back and investigate later.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
What about all the kids in room 15?
They'll be back. Don't worry.
This is
Here, I thought
bad.
I'm going to get hungry.
Look, it's the kids from room 15.
Yes, that's a recurring thing later. We'll face kids from room 15.
All right. The manor house in the countryside that's owned by Fenric is closer than the city, so you don't have to travel as far. It does take a couple hours, though. Excuse me. It's he has a small retinue of guards there and bodyguards in the small manor. And as soon as you guys go in, Thomason runs to him into his arms. So happy to be back. There's only 2 other men in the room with him. A couple guys outside, and thank you so much. I owe you everything.
That's exactly what we'll take.
Were you able to get rid of
Dollar
any other
signs.
cultists? Because as far as he knows, that's what it was. Any of the cultists and take care of business.
Yeah, but
'Cause I
I
don't
think
know how
there's
much
going
you-
to be a new legend of the mountainside.
What do you mean?
The cultists managed to summon a elemental, and it did not look like the magic was dissipating. So I think the elemental is still on this plane of existence.
Well, what are you going to do about that?
This is
We
you.
didn't get paid for that.
Yeah, we ran away.
This is you business.
What?
Well, and there were many other girls like Thomason there who had been
So no one,
corrupted.
there were none of her servants. These would be adults, Okay, so just more children. Okay,
Unless they were dressed like monks chewing on dirt.
You didn't look like a daddy warbucks, so
definitely not. As he's thanking you and settling up the money, it's what I hope you can decide on a number, but it's not important. You can hear sounds of some of his guards yelling outside.
yep. It still wants to feed us dirt.
Huh.
I figured as much.
What are they shouting about? What are they going on about?
You can just hear them yelling commands to get ready and do this, So and then eventually it turns into it sounds like the din of combat.
Okay.
And he's like, and he looks to his men, get out there and help them. He doesn't know what's going on. And then he gets a knife. You see a knife protrude from the back of his throat. And he falls to the ground. And you see his daughter holding it. And she says, let them eat dirt.
Oh, dear God.
And we'll end it right there.
Oh.
Cool.
That's cool and creepy.
Mm-hmm.
So should we just eat dirt then?
Yeah, why not?
It might help.
God made dirt, and dirt don't hurt.
5-second rule. The hell with it.
Cinnamon challenge. It's all right.
Well, that
Awesome.
was cool.
Yeah, it was good. Good for a quick adventure.
Disturbing.
Thanks for doing that.
Yeah, thanks,
You're welcome.
Chris. Well done.
Awesome. And
Very
we could pick that up another time if we wanted
We
to.
definitely
Yeah, I've
could.
definitely left it where it could do whatever.
Yeah.
Awesome.
JJ, Ferris almost died.
Yeah.
I know. I didn't think I'd roll that time. I was like, oof.
Oof.
I was like, wait, he's good. I'm like, oh, no, I guess he isn't.
No. Didn't you do like 41
It was
points?
51.
51
Yeah, it was
points.
51.
And he
I
only
was like,
has
I think
40
these
to
guys
do.
can. Oh, no, he was injured too.
Yeah.
Feel good. I didn't expect him to run to the room.
I should have had a ward or some AC bonus on him from the beginning. But, when she did that at the end, was she glazed over like the?
No,
Kizra?
her
Or just-
eyes flashed for a second, but it doesn't. Not that she's, it's not. She's not the witch. She wasn't transferred over. She's in on it.
In on it.
Cool. Awesome. Well, should we say goodbye?
I think we can wrap this one up.
All right.
Awesome.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks for listening.
Let's bury it.
The preceding podcast was brought to you by One Joe Young. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.